what you're given, that's how we live it. Don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talking like they politicians and choose to be an accountant because it's safe in a...
Hello soldiers, this is Ghost45. I'm back again with another reaction video, and this is TATS top videos, the top 15 horror aquatic games. Now, if you guys are afraid of water or you have aquaphobia, meaning your fear of deep waters. So, I may be afraid of water too, so I'm gonna have to tough it up. So this video is about almost 30 minutes long, but I'm gonna see how long I can, make this video, and let's get this video started. And don't forget to subscribe to TATS top videos. I'll put the picture right there. Right there. Just go to their channel. Don't click the picture because I didn't actually put the link right there, but just follow their channel. They're pretty cool. You see.
This video contains unsettling content, violent content, jump scares and sudden loud noises. It is also not suitable for viewers who suffer from thalassophobia, maleophobia, and claustrophobia. Viewer discretion advised. The deep blue leaves many of us so vulnerable compared to the relative safety of dry land.
Not to mention that the sea has many disturbing creatures that are right at home in the water. Exploring underwater leaves us at the mercy of these undersea monsters and our need for air.
This list will only feature games where the player is submerged in the ocean and not in an underwater building.
So suit up and breathe deep as we dive into the top 15 horror aquatic games.
The land has become flooded. The sea has overcome the surface. As a lone frog, your quest is to dive down and save your friends, and perhaps discover the source of strange noises in the deep depths. As you explore deeper, you need to catch air bubbles to stay alive, and push struggling frogs into them so they can have the strength to return to the surface. You're not safe though. Bizarre jellyfish swim around seeking frogs to capture and drag down, merging with them to form disturbing hybrids. What's more disturbing is that the enemies are in fact frogs shaped together to form horrible amalgamations. Your only defense is agility to avoid the jellyfish. You truly are vulnerable and exposed. Only your quick wits and swift swimming can keep you alive while you avoid the enemies and maintain your air supply. Will you risk yourself and your air supply to save your friends? Or will you preserve yourself and leave them to their fate? Perhaps you will reach the bottom and discover the truth behind the jellyfish menace and where these random air bubbles keep emerging from. Perhaps you're better off not knowing where all these frogs have been dragged off to. You run the risk of joining them in their horrifying fate.
Barotrauma. Barotrauma plunges players into the terrifying depths of the ocean moon Europa, where survival is on a knife's edge. As the commander of a submarine navigating dangerous waters, your most important job is to protect your crew in the unforgiving depths. On a narrow ship, every creak of the hull and every flicker of lights reminds us of the dangers lurking just beyond the portholes. As darkness covers the abyss, the only consolation is the faint glow of the submarine's lights and the brave divers' flashlights. But danger is never far away. Sonar signals echo through the silent depths, simultaneously revealing the presence of hidden monsters and bringing them close to your fragile ship. From the agile mud raptors to the powerful behemoths known as tiger threshers, each creature poses a serious threat to your survival. To face these horrors, you must rely on your wits and an arsenal of weapons. Submarine-mounted turrets provide some form of defense, while personal firearms provide the last line of defense when the beasts breach the hull. But even the strongest defenses can collapse under the relentless onslaught of the monsters of the deep. Damage to the hull must be repaired quickly to avoid catastrophic flooding and prevent your ship from succumbing to the crushing pressure of the abyss. When illness or injury strikes your crew, you must help them through the chaos and pray that they survive another day. Exploring beyond the safety of a submarine is a dangerous undertaking and requires diving suits that offer little protection from the horrors that await us. With every step into the abyss, the darkness threatens to swallow you up and reminds you of the fragility of life in this hostile environment. In barotrauma, the sense of foreboding is palpable as one grapples with the ever-present fear of the unknown. The depths of the ocean moon Europa are a sea of countless dangers, where survival is a constant battle against the approaching darkness.
Wow.
Iron Lung. Iron Lung immerses players in a chilling horror experience as they take on the role of an unnamed convict, tasked with exploring the blood-covered moon AT-5 in the small submersible SM-13. Developed by David Szymański, the game unfolds in a post-apocalyptic world, with stars and habitable planets vanished in an event known as the Quiet Rapture. With resources scarce, players must navigate the treacherous depths of AT-5 to find vital supplies for human survival. However, the Iron Lung, with its sealed doors and metal-covered window ports, is ill-equipped for the eerie and dangerous environment. Using buttons and a navigational chart, players guide the submarine through the ominous waters, capturing images of key areas to aid their search. As they delve deeper, they must contend with the unsettling presence of unknown creatures lurking just beyond the vessel's hull, adding to the tension and terror of the exploration. Will players brave the horrors of AT-5 and secure their freedom, or succumb to the darkness that awaits in the blood ocean's depths?
Remnants Aurelia. Remnants Aurelia is the newest game at Dark Tree Game Studio. While only a demo, it's a horrifying experience. You play as Jason, a deep-sea diver who awakens one night by the sounds of terror and bubbling chants. After climbing on deck, you witness a group of fish-skinned creatures sacrificing your crewmates to the sea. Some hellish ritual. A tiny, grotesque, and slimy flesh emerges from the darkness. Having no way to escape, you don your diving gear and head for the seafloor, hoping that whatever lies in those murky depths is safer than the abominations above. You plummet for leagues until you're swallowed by a sunken cavern.
I think I'm really regretting this, of reacting to this video. Oh my gosh. I'm really regretting this. I'm going to have to push forward. This is going to be a part 2. Or this is going to be part 1. Part 2 is about to begin. Part 2 is going to have to be it.
Your only path of escape is blocked by a monolithic ancient structure depicting some long-forgotten sea god. Wandering through caves covered in bloody lesions and pustules of flesh, you'll encounter beings that were never meant to exist. Creatures of the deep, long since corrupted by the eldritch power that festers through this place. Even if you manage to kill them, the sounds of infernal machinery and movements will drown endlessly in your mind, leaving you shuddering and squirming through these undersea caverns. If you should escape the confines of this trench, pray that nothing more awaits you than the infinite depths of the abyss.
Siren Rex Maria. This entry, though mild in comparison to others on this list, blends a mix of psychological horror with puzzle gaming. It focuses on a French diver exploring a shipwreck from the 40s that was carrying something on board. The logs indicate there was a containment breach, but what it was is left unknown. As you explore, the player will soon see remnants of a cryptid entity, a mermaid from the looks of things that is anything but friendly. The game is a mild horror experience, with the ambient music being the cornerstone.
Dude, who is making these games? Whoever is making these games, you guys need help. You need someone to talk to. I swear, I'm gonna make part 2 out of this.
To setting the tone. Music being the cornerstone to setting the tone. There are quick time events for puzzle solving, and the pacing gives you the feeling that the calm is truly before the storm. The major note that sends a chill down your spine as you play is the underwater screams that the siren makes. Take the dive and see what you can uncover before the siren sings you to your watery grave.
Debris. You take the role of a freelance videographer, tasked with filming a collection of meteorite debris that landed in the Arctic Ocean. Swimming underwater near glaciers with 2 other divers will make you believe you're safe, but getting separated in the dark will cause you to second-guess your sense of security. An artificial intelligence drone called Sonia accompanies you as a companion through these gloomy waters. But things are never as they seem. The marine life are almost alien in appearance, glowing in strange bioluminescent colors. Armed with a flare gun, you'll have to succeed in fending off sharks and other vicious creatures of the deep. While you have a limited supply of energy, as players are tied to the energy meter, you can charge the suit up through Sonia and give more time for exploring. In many ways, Debris has been closely compared with Subnautica, featuring amazing graphics and creepy moments. However, what makes this game unique is that the game's story will branch depending on what route the player takes, leading to multiple different endings. Do you make it to the surface safely? Or are there more secrets hidden down there?
Okay, I'm thinking I'm making part 2, man. This is way creepier than I imagined. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Part 2, it's coming soon. I swear part 2 is coming soon. This is way scarier than I thought. Oh man, I'm not gonna sleep good tonight. I'll see you guys in the next vid.
Like a Hellcat.